Who's that? Who's that? You know? You right?
Yes, yes, Moses, we can hear you. Yep.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Thanks. How you doing now?
Very well, very well, very well.
Okay.
Good afternoon, all.
Yep.
So I have made Hussein a presenter so I can share his screen. Let's try to put a few more people in. Then Gerard, they can run with the meeting.
Okay.
I'm going to put in a few more people. Unfortunately, we have a constructability review meeting at the same time. So some of us will be going for it.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, in order not to keep us waiting too long, I'll call on Mr. Ovier to give us the opening remarks. Thank you, Ovier.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, sorry, good afternoon, everyone. Uh, Thank you for your attendance of this meeting, taking time out of your busy schedule constantly and regularly to attend to this meeting is not taken for granted. We appreciate everybody and want to encourage us to also put in the required efforts to resolve whatever is needed to be resolved before, during, and after this meeting. And wish us all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Ovier. Thank you very much. Please, Hussein, um, the floor is yours for the safety moment.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. So let me share the presentation. And Godwin, our HSC manager, will start. Please, Godwin.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Next slide. All right. I wouldn't want to take much of our time. I'll just go straight to the point. Safety moments. We're talking about economics for everyone, site and office personnel. Why economics? Economics ensures work tasks fit the worker, not the other way around. Poor economics leads to one, musculoskeletal disorders, MSDS, fatigue. It reduces productivity, long-term back, neck, and shoulder injuries. Key areas for workers on sites and as well office staff. For workers on sites, manual lifting of rebars, concrete tools for long bending, kneeling, pushing and pulling, using heavy vibration tools, working in congested areas, bracket open restricted, posture bracket closed, and then poor housekeeping causing sleep trips. Duration. Sorry, I will take that again. We'll just go over to the office staff with experience, port share stroke monitor position, long hours seated without movements, keyboard stroke mouse strain, that is affected areas are the wrist and the shoulder, document handling and reaching awkwardly. I think beneath there we have poor housekeeping causing trip and slips and trips, and the use of laptops without stands for long duration. That was just a misplaced statement. So the threats to consider are repetitive movements, awkward or static postures, heavy manual handling, all workstations for two layouts, improper lifting techniques. Then over to the control measures specific for the project, for workers on sites, ergonomic. One is assess the weight before lifting, use of mechanical aids first, keep loads close to the body, lifts with legs, not with the back, rotate fast to avoid repetitive strain, take micro breaks for stretching during demanding tasks, maintain neutral positions, avoid bending or twisting while lifting for the office personnel, stroke administrative staff, to adjust chair height so it fits rest flat on the floor. Tap of monitor should be at eye level, arms length away. Place frequently, use items within comfortable reach. Stand and stretch at least every hour. Follow 20-20 rules. Every 20 minutes, look 20 feet away for 20 seconds to reduce eye strain. Then the final notes, we will be sharing amongst ourselves. The economics is everyone's responsibility. Discomfort is an early warning sign. You report it immediately. Resting in small effort and posture today prevents waves of pain later. Work smarter, not harder. Protect your body at work and at home. Treat it with care. Uh, one body and one life. I think that's all. If there's any suggestion here or comments, please.
Thank you, Godwin. Please, if there are any suggestions, reactions, or comments, please go ahead. Okay, if there are none, Hussein, we can go to documentation. Okay,
Okay, the HSC
thank you,
KPI
Godwin.
summary for week 24. The man hours recorded 7,920. Projected dates 99,680. Recorded known for LTI, total recordable operational illness, medical case, treatment case, sorry, first aid case. Then for the observation cards submitted, the week, for the week is 12. Uh, projected date 226. Two box meeting weekly. 5. Projected date 120. LMRA completed 5. Projected date 120. Permit raised. This, can we manage the pop-up on the screen? It's blocking my view. Okay. Permit raised is 5. Permit raised is 5. Then projected date is 120. Actually, for the leading indicators, it was corrected just recently after the observations from senior colleagues on the company side. Any comments, please, before we proceed to the next slide?
Yeah, if there are no comments, Godwin, you can go ahead.
Please go ahead, Godwin.
When you are muted, if you are speaking, please, and let's be
Yeah.
faster.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Man hours, 7,920. Project to date, 99,680. Recorded 12 PIs for the week. PTD 226. And then key accomplishment, continue submit HSC documentation for approval. Continue to provide safety coverage at sites. Schedule induction for new personnel this week. Monthly HSC meeting on award. October has been held. Waiting for company to give an agreed date for medevac simulation drills. Then the activities for the following week. Continue submission of HSC documents. continue companies promote inspection, uh, for mobilize equipment, mobilize additional and to lead on area. So at this juncture, we welcome any input, any comments.
Okay, Hussein, I don't see any hand up, so we can move. We can go ahead to what's next on the agenda.
Okay. So let's go to documentation. I will share the document list. So, Victor.
Okay, Mr. Victor, please go ahead.
All right, just a quick comment. I saw on the other page where we said waiting for company to give date on the drill. I don't know how correct that is. Yes, you shared your proposal for the drill, but company would not necessarily give you a date. It's still left to contractor to choose a suitable date. And very importantly, that date would only be communicated to relevant parties. I mean, participants on need to know basis. It's not necessary for the entire team, whether from company side or contractor side, to get the entire details of the drill because it's a drill. Then the purpose will be defeated. So just to mention, and then we'll revert shortly with this day on um, how to proceed. Thank you. I don't know if the message is clear.
Yes, noted, noted.
All right.
Okay, so now for documentation, let's start with the quality. Most of the quality documents approved. The remaining already transmitted to ASI under company review. Uh, uh, for uh, for project services, all of them approved. For HSE documents, remaining environmental management plan, HSE requirement for subcontractors, proposed HSE KPIs, construction safety manual. So contingency management plan, emergency response plan is under company review. Our HSE manager, he's finalizing with HSE team, company HSE team to close this documents. And for other documents like stakeholder management plan and resourcing plan still was asked to finalize with community. This is the documents overview. If any question?
Yes,
Good
Emmanuel,
afternoon.
please. Yeah.
Good afternoon, all. Thank you for taking the time to attend our meeting. We are very grateful. So I know if you go to the HSC document, there's still quite a few number of documents that are pending. And I promised last week that we'll reduce this number of yellow highlights, but they're still there. I apologize for that. But this morning, Bodin and I have gone through the documents and we have collated what needs to be collated. Um, After this meeting, we'll start reaching out to the SMEs to start closing them out so that next week we'll have a better view or report to present. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank you,
very
sir.
much, Emmanuel. Yeah, thank you.
So now for documentation, okay, all approved documents transmitted to SI. Personnel and equipment mobilization, contractor indicated that they are ready and awaiting company to conduct the assurance check. we are awaiting company in this 4.1. 4.2, contractor noted that the self-loader is ready and awaiting company inspection. This for personnel and equipment. If any question.
Continue. No, there's no
Yeah,
question.
continue.
Okay,
Continue, Hassan. Yeah.
for engineering now, our designer, Engineer Bolaji, will give us the update. Please, Engineer Bolaji.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So, with regards to engineering, basically all our drawings except for the shelter drawings, which we're still in consultation with friends. We have a meeting tomorrow to review what we have proposed for the shelter drawing, so that we'll be able to come to an agreement, and then we'll be able to
You
finalize
don't join the
the drawings
who
on
did
the
the
shelter. And the only other outstanding we have, some documents have been returned with comments for electricals, which our electrical person will sort out and we will send back soon. So that's all the updates we have for engineering. Thank you.
Okay, Prince is not here.
Yes. Thank you, Bolaji. I'm looking forward to that meeting as well.
Okay.
Okay, so now for QA/QC, Engineer Kofre, our quality manager, will give us the update. Please, Engineer Kofre.
Kufri, you're muted if you're
Kufa, you're
speaking.
muted.
It's still muted.
Okay. Good afternoon,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Good afternoon.
Okay. So from our own end, the issues on the trial mix strength test at 14 days has been resolved. We've crushed and it meets the acceptable strength at 14 days. And then for the request that a contractor made to company for the use of batching plants was also resolved within the week. Company granted the waiver and contractor is making use of the batching plants for now. I think those were the major issues on the front burner. We are our team is doing complete KQC coverage on the work site, surveillance as it were, and I think we are good for now. Waiting for the 28 days for the last crushing for the trial mix. We are yet to receive complete material to invite our clients for material inspection for concrete constituents, aggregates specifically. So that is what we have for now from the quality angle.
Thank you very much, Kufri. If there are no questions or comments, Hussein, please, we could. Yes, Philip, please go ahead.
good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, can hear you.
Yeah,
Continue.
we can hear you.
Okay, so from quality, it is important to emphasize that while we've made progress, moving forward, we must also ensure that due process is always followed and procedures are not bypassed. Quality control with established standards are non-negotiable. So we cannot afford to compromise on quality at this stage of the project. The experience we've had here should serve as a valuable lessons learned so that we can ensure that similar issues do not arise in the future. That being said, I would like to take a moment to appreciate the contractors' efforts and commitment in pushing the project forward despite these challenging circumstances. So let's continue working together to maintain the high standards we all strive for. Back to you, Gerald.
Thank you very much, Philip. Thank you for all you and the quality team do for our projects. Um, if there are
Thank
no
you, sir.
other, yeah, if there are no other questions or comments, Hussein, you can go ahead.
So now for construction, our project engineer Eric will give us the update. Please, engineer Eric.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Eric.
For construction updates, at Link Road 1, the topsoil removal is completed. The backfilling and compaction has gone up to 385 meters. We finalized after drainage work. Drainage excavation and blinding has also reached 385 meters. Reinforcement installation is at 360 meters. The drainage base casting is also at 360 meters. The drainage wall concreting has reached 200 meters.
Hold on, Eric. I think we agree that you should be showing us this thing on the screen. There's no way my computer can remember what they are reading out. You're not supposed to read last week's for us. You're supposed to show us the progress for construction.
Okay.
If you don't have it, we can continue. Okay.
Okay.
This is better.
So for main road, the topsoil remover is to start this week after community clearance. The drainage excavation and blinding for main road has reached 70 meters. The reinforcement installation is at 60 meters. The drainage base casting also at 60 meters for main road. Thank you.
Yes, Emmanuel, please go ahead.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, sir.
So I have 2 points of concern. The first one is, first of all, to commend the contractor for opening a second work front, but it's important that we open up the third work front, as I've agreed. I know that the contractor will wish that the road is closed so that they can have an unfettered work front, which is nice to have under this situation. But if we don't get that, because I'm looking at your report, you're saying after community clearance, you will start top removal. But if we don't get the community clearance, please let us make sure that we start work too. We can work in parts. Constraints are there. There are other places you are working, the contractor have to manage space. So manage space, think outside the box. Let us agree on how we are going to move this work forward. And for that reason, like I've told you for last week, at the end of this week, want to see that we have started work there. So I discussed with the PM this morning. He's to bring his other colleague who will go to the site and have a look see and decide on what to do if we cannot get community clearance. That's my first observation. The second one is that yesterday evening, when I was looking at your drainage along the main road, I got worried because it seems that the depth of the drainage is too deep compared to the existing road surface. So I have already engaged my engineering expert. So we may be coming to the site today or tomorrow to have a look at it. So you just be on standby. I will call you to inform you if you are coming, so we can be sure that we're not making a mistake, or if there's a mistake, let's arrest it now before it gets out of hand. But you know what I'm talking about. Where that you are excavating water yesterday, if you go there and check now, it's almost 1.5 meter deep. So we have to be very
Yes, I know.
careful not to make
No,
mistake.
no, no. This when we excavate this drainage, so all the removal we put it in the road, so it will be seem to you it's high, but actually we
Okay,
will check it, no problem.
okay, thank you very much. All right, back to you, Wilkos.
Thank you very much, Manuel. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Hussein. Are there any other questions or reactions from the house? If not, Hussein, please, you can go ahead.
So now for project control, our planning manager, engineer Abdullahi will give us the update. Please, Abdullahi.
All right, good afternoon. Those we're going to be sharing our progress to date on the screen. We we've, we have a cumulative progress of 13.9%, a weekly uplift for last week of 1.48. We stand on a positive variance of 3%. So as you can see, for engineering, procurement, construction, and overall, that's where we stand as of last week Friday. Any observation from the team, please?
I mean, do you have anything for us?
Hello.
Yeah, good
Yes,
morning,
Emmanuel,
sir.
were
sir.
you asking if I have something?
Yes,
No, no, I don't
please.
have.
Okay,
I don't
on
have.
my own part, first of all, I observed that for the first time in about a month now, the weekly actual uplift is more than the planned by zero point zero 0.02. It's a beginning. Please, let's keep it up, and then to meet our target, in order not to be a showstopper or the black sheep of the family for 27, please, we should be targeting at least 2% every week. We'll be targeting at least 2% every week. Going forward, let's work harder to make sure we make better progress and hit what we have agreed to hit before the end of the year. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That is well noted.
Noted, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Emmanuel. If there are no other questions or reactions, we can move to the next item on the agenda.
So actually, for community, we are still awaiting the clearance for the demolition work from the company. And also for 9.2, we're awaiting the clearance to close the road. This we discussed it before. We will see how to manage it, and we will to open third section as a cut and fill activities. So this for community.
Okay.
If any question.
Okay. Thank you, Hussein. Please, if there are any questions or reactions for the community agenda, please go ahead. Okay, I don't think there's any at the moment. So we can go to the next item, which is AOBs.
For AOB's 10.1, company mentions that the area to see toilet facility intent of the worker, especially as a new work front is about to be opened. So actually for this, I will close it out before open the new section for cut and fill activities. For 10.2, company urge contractor to expedite the completion of an outstanding action. Most of the requirements implemented for shelters, for coveralls, for all these items available and closed. This for AOVs.
Okay, Emmanuel, please go ahead.
Okay, so this morning we learned that your site did not work because of payment of workers. Please, can you give us update on this?
Yes, this matter is closed. Now all the workers took their salaries, and it was this delay because of the process in the bank. But actually now all the workers receive their salaries and no issue. And tomorrow will return to work.
Okay, thank you very much for your reply. But I really want to say that we don't believe that you handled this matter very well, and that's why it escalated to the current situation. It's very important to communicate with your workers proactively when there's such situations have potential of coming up. So in the future, let's manage this kind of activity situation better because this day we lost is a day too long. We don't have time to lose any day for any reason that we can actually control. So please take note of this. Return message to your management that if they foresee such situation in the future, they should actively engage the workers because our workers are not unreasonable. Oh, we cannot afford to lose more time to this kind of situation again. Thank you very much.
Well noted, sir. No issue.
Yeah, thank you very much, Manuel. So for me, it's item 10.1. You mentioned that you plan to close it out before commencing work on the main road, but I want to suggest that if possible, you can close it out even sooner because, as you know, there's current work going on the Link Roads 1, and those workers there need convenience. It's something that would help them perform their work better if they're pressed. I know how long the walk is to the TCF yard from the Link Road 1. So if possible, if you can close it out before that, before the timeline you gave, that would be very good. Just a suggestion. Thank you. Mr. Victor, please go ahead.
All right. Thank you, Gerald. I think that's the area I wanted to point out. Okay, the suggestion is good, but I don't think we should just leave it as a suggestion. I think we should take an action from it because looking at the
Yeah.
distance from the current work location, yes, we only have our toilet facilities within the TCFs. I do not think that is adequate practically speaking. So please, I don't know what the challenge is, but I think we should initiate. We should look at how we can make that those toilet facilities available. I'll be happy if we get a timeline on this minutes of meeting and see how we can close that out. Very well, the workers are not comfortable with that because someone is pressed. The next thing he'll need to do is to see how we can walk, yes, over 200 meters or thereabouts to go use the toilet facility. I don't think that's the best option. So we've looked at it, but practically it's not really helping us. So if we can get it done, we'll be happy. And that will also serve when you open the new work fronts like you mentioned. Please, let's do something about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Victor. So, Hussein, like you heard, if possible, would like to get a timeline
Yes, yes.
to action
I will
this.
close it. I will push to close it this week. No issue.
Okay,
And actually, I received two toilets, but I don't like the condition. I am waiting the subcontractor to replace it only. I will push it this week to close it out.
okay, noted. So, if there are no other questions or comments or reactions, I would like to call on Mr. Victor to give us the closing remarks.
All right. Victor, is it Orwell Brown or?
Yes, Mr. Victor Orwell Brown.
Okay, thank you. I want to say thanks to each and every one of us for attending the session, and thanks for your um, valued, valuable inputs. Just to also re-emphasize, I think Mr. Emmanuel has already mentioned it. It will be very, very nice if we have some form of open communication with the workers, because we can have some good intentions, but when it's not properly communicated, then I don't know, it could cause great room for chaos. So just to reemphasize that, it would be nice that we take learnings from this and see how we can manage subsequent occasions. But overall, I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of us, and also for contractor for following up with most of these actions and closing them out promptly. Thanks, and I'll say let's have a very lovely day. Bye.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you, colleagues. Thank you, leaders on the call. Have a great rest of your day and please work safe.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everyone.
Bye.